Simmer
All
down.
right. Welcome back to another episode of Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon. Yay! Uh,
No.
we left off our wonderful party back in the Feywild to capture Misty's dad in a crystal so that his elementalism will power their ship for the rest of eternity. Uh, so the group landed in the Feywild. They went to Senelisi, made a bargain, dealing, undoing a deal with the hag, unbeknownst to them, in exchange for a flying ship.
Yeah,
To
yeah, that
which
was the whole reason why we came back.
they went and dealt with the hag over in the salty swamps, and then are just now arriving back in Senelisi to follow up on the back end of the deal, and I think Godric's got a few choice words, possibly slash actions to take.
Right.
And yeah, so you guys land in Senelisi and make your way down from the. Oh, I'll share the map. Nah, make your way down from the dockyard into the kind of town square area where you're met by. I forgot his fucking name again, but we're gonna go with Duke. The Duke, who greets you with a "Ah, wonderful! You've returned. Tell me, how fared your travels?"
Okay, so Godric's gonna have his arms folded, and he's gonna have that "I want to fuck you up" look on his face, and he's gonna go, "Your deal with the hag has been dealt with. It has been ceased, null, and void. Um, but why did you send us out there knowing that you had a deal with this hag and not tell us about it?"
Well, that was part of the contract, as I wasn't allowed to discuss that we had a deal with the hag. Thought that was obvious by my cryptic speech and mannerisms.
No.
Well,
No, we almost went in guns blazing, thinking that this hag was guns blazing, sword swinging, thinking that this hag was uh doing something evil or dirty to this town, and come to find out it was just a deal you two made. You didn't have to give us the details, but you could have told us there was a deal in place.
well, no. See, we couldn't. I couldn't tell you there was a deal. That was part of the deal, and I wasn't about to bring a curse upon our entire city by disclaiming such. And to be fair, it wasn't me or any of us that made the deal. It was our ancestors. It carried on, but we wanted nothing to do with it.
Well, either way, it is done. So
That
can you
is.
please take your lackeys off our ship and let us go?
Oh, they disembarked the moment you did. It is your ship until your ventures conclude. Do try to return it, though.
Gotcha. All right, guys, let's get back on the ship. Get the out of here. Unless anybody else has got business in this town. And I'm just going to start strolling to the ship.
Strut, strut. Anybody else got anything while you guys are here? I will take that as a no. Okay. You all get back on the ship and leave to continue your voyage. Where are you headed to next?
I believe Fennin wanted to stop and see his people, and I believe Fitz wanted to stop and see the Herringons. And then we needed to head north from there to try and hunt down the floating city. So I guess down to the um encampment of the lichens near the cave, I believe it was.
Okay. I think that was that one. Okay.
Eh,
You guys set out. It's gonna be about a half day's travel to get to the uh, the grotto where the lichens reside.
Okay, so quick question. Number one, I'm not alone, am I? Like, this is a D&D group adventure. Anybody else here? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
I'm
here.
here. I'm just trying to get logged into stuff. Sorry.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
No, and
Number
I'm
two.
here. I'm sorry. I'm just in La La Land today.
Okay,
Been
and number two,
hard day.
with this ship, do I have to constantly be working with everybody to get this thing moving, or
No, this is like running a sailboat. It's not spell jammed. So it's
uh,
steer and that's it.
okay? Because I'm gonna spend some time with my holy symbol, praying to Apollo that he needs to send some followers to Santa Lisi and put some love in some hearts or some shit because that was some bullshit.
I would investigate something on the ship.
It's a pretty small ship, relatively speaking. It's definitely not like your ship. Um,
But it's not a
It's more,
boat. It's definitely a ship.
it's more like a dinghy, as I'm guessing.
yeah, it's more of a dinghy. It's for quick transports.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no hold. There's no like lower level or anything.
And between you and me, Miss Holly, if we can get this boat back with us, we're taking it back and keeping it as a dinghy because fuck those guys.
Got it. So I'm just gonna explore around, kind of clean it up a bit, organize it a little.
Okay.
Kind of with, I'm taking Misty with me. And while we're doing that, I kind of want to like, let's pretend that she asked me about the voyages that I've had, and I'll kind of go a little more in depth about my failures, but so far what I've learned, and I kind of just give her like not a teaching session, but can I give her an idea? I mean, not like she doesn't know how to do anything herself, but just to kind of pass time. That's kind of what we're talking about. Well, we kind of organize it, put it together, to explore to see if we find anything interesting that might be hidden somewhere. Maybe.
Um, I need you to back that up and simplify it just a little bit for me.
Back that
I'm
thing
sorry, I
up.
got excited for a second. So I want to look around the little ship. I
Okay.
want to investigate it. So if there's like, I don't know, boxes or crates or
Nope.
whatever, like,
There's think rowboat. There's
okay,
benches for you guys to sit on, space where boxes could go, but there aren't any boxes. And then the gem at the back of the ship that's powering the ship. And then like on the back of the rowboat, the little pull it side to side to steer thing, there's one of those. And that's it.
there's no like hidden spot.
Make an investigation check.
I'm trying to find gold here. You catch my drift.
Yeah, chances are they stripped anything worth anything off this boat before they
You
gave it to
never
us.
know who was here before us.
But you got to remember who we were dealing with.
No, I know. Tell
Uh,
me I found something.
you
Candy.
do not find anything.
Piece
Not
of
even
chewed
candy.
gum.
Candy. No chocolate.
Piece of
Man.
chewed gum underneath the pew.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna sit with Misty and I'm just gonna talk about my past experiences with boats, and she's gonna talk about her experiences, and we're kind of just sharing a little boat moment, pilot to pilot, captain to captain.
Okay.
If we
Uh,
weren't playing D&D, I would suggest a therapist for schizophrenia. Just saying.
It's on my to-do list. Don't worry about it.
We're playing D&D, so it's totally normal right now.
Yeah.
Roll a D100 for me, Mike. Fitz and
Yeah, sure.
Fennin, you guys up to anything?
It would really help if I could figure out which microphone I actually had activated at the moment. We're just chilling on the ship, right?
Yeah, small little dinghy type deal.
I would just be watching the area because if we're heading back towards the grotto, then that's my neck of the woods.
Sure is.
So I'd be like watching to see if anything had changed, if anything was out of the ordinary. If I'm not mistaken, I think the time passes differently in the Feywild, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct, and it all seems the same.
Well, then I wouldn't have much to do other than tell Fitz that, or I would have a conversation with Fitz, letting him know that I think the only way that we're going to swing this with Erdan is with Misty herself.
Hey, Brad. Do you do those videos where you're like eating things?
Like the ASMR videos?
There you go. Yeah, those are them.
I haven't. Why?
Because your mic sounds super sensitive right now.
Oh, it is because I have it super close to my mouth right now.
Oh, so you're eating the mic. That's what it is. Okay, that's cool.
Well, because I had to get up and walk around, so I had to change my mic, okay?
Okay.
And Sir Fitz Chivalry, are you doing anything during the travel?
I haven't heard a peep from
I'd
Fitz.
say if you're talking, Jeremy, you're muted.
Oh, he's not going to answer. I'm going to wager
Still.
him and
He
Fallon are
just-
probably.
He just muted and unmuted, so I think he's having headset issues. We still can't hear you, Jeremy.
It was great.
Yeah, I've been having tech issues all day.
Step Paladin, are you okay? I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay, I'll be quiet for the next 3 hours. Bye.
That's great.
Still nothing, Jeremy.
Is there mic setting on your microphone? Maybe a mic setting in Discord that got changed?
Oh, come on, come again.
Hey,
Yeah,
if you
try-
come again, that's on Jacob. That's
Oh
and
my
then do it
fucking
with us.
god, Mike.
Oh my god.
Mike just happened to be just that much quicker than me because I was about to say the same thing.
Dude, I put in a 48-hour week this week. You know what? I'm all about having some fun right now, so I don't care.
Try backing out of the Discord chat and coming back in, Jeremy. See if that does anything.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
There he
Yay!
is.
Thank you, Papa.
Wow, that's weird. I don't know what the hell happened there.
That was like the same thing that happened to me, I think, last Sunday, where nobody could log in because I had gotten in and loaded everything up like an hour and a half early, and for some reason it was just not liking that I did that.
Well,
So.
What sucks is I was doing all these witty one-liners, and I thought, well, shit, maybe I'm just not funny tonight.
No.
Fuck your 20 charisma.
Damn it. That's all I have.
Anyways, are you up to anything for the trip to the grotto?
No, not really. I'm just. Were we going to Erdans or the Hopagons first?
Erdans.
Because he was further south.
No, I'm just kind of rehearsing the speech in my head.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, about a half a day later, so it'll be late morning, give or take, by the time you get there. You will all arrive back at the grotto. And as you land, you can see all of the, or not all of them, but a fair portion of the lichens standing there, with Erdan standing up in the middle. And as soon as he sees you, Erdan will come forward, arms wide. Hello, my friends. It's my best impression right there.
I definitely give him like a big embrace.
Looks like you had
Too
to
late,
fight
bitch.
Fitz.
I
for
jumped
it.
first.
So you go arms out, Fennin, and Fitz in a streak of gleaming light rushes past you, and you just stand there with your arms out while he gives Erdan a hug. What are you trying to do there?
Beat Fitz to the hug.
Fitz, make an athletics check.
Ooh, athletics. I think I'm good at that.
Should be
I'm
your
not
strength
sure.
based.
Yeah. Oh, that's in skills. Right, that's not an action.
I got athletics because of being Goliath. So, I mean,
After a brief and unsatisfying shoving match, Fennin gets there for the hug first. But it's literally like teenage siblings going for the front seat of the car.
I called dibs, fucker.
As soon as I hug him, I'd look at Fitz and give him the little sticking the tongue out.
I want to hear Fennin convincing Erdan to join this cause. Just
Yeah, let's hear this conversation.
uh-huh.
I hate.
We haven't even.
What brings you back, my friends? It hasn't.
No,
No, because Brad
I want
doesn't know.
Erdan.
Brad doesn't know what Erdan's gonna say to anything, so I have to play Erdan in this moment. Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Ooh.
I know.
I guess your difficulty level just went up a little bit there, Erdan. Or Fennin.
Really want to listen to him talk to himself for a while.
I did.
Mike, are you
Yeah.
are you smelling burnt toast?
A little bit.
Getting the names all mixed up there, bud.
If you're smelling
Yeah.
burnt toast, you need to go to the hospital. That's a stroke.
Take some baby aspirin, it'll be fine.
No, that's for
You can
wait till after
baby
the game.
aspirin is for heart attacks. Not stroke.
That is true.
Oh,
Strokes,
it's liquor for a stroke.
strokes, you go to the hospital. Heart attacks, you take 4 baby aspirin. Maybe you'll be okay for a half an hour.
That's okay.
Anyway.
I'm
No,
good.
you go to the
Both-
hospital still.
Both sides are still working. I'm good.
Hey, there you go. After hellos, how do you do's, and hugs all around, so, what brings you back, friends? Much sooner than I anticipated.
Fennin, after the embrace, is going to be like, it's been far too long. And as he says, you know, what brings you back, he's going to step to the side and show Erdan Misty, and he's going to kind of give the, oh shit, I don't have my camera on. You can't see what I'm doing. Guess that
Yeah.
might help. So as he steps to the side, he's going to kind of point to Misty and look at Erdan and say, we really need your help.
I help where I can. Your childhood is evidence of that. Puts a hand on your shoulder with a loud slap. What kind of help?
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Anywhere. We can talk here, we can talk
Like-
there, we can talk in our underwear.
Well, oh come on, you know what I'm talking about. Private, away from. Let's
Okay,
have
let
this
me get the
conversation.
tools. Let me get the
What-
lube and the tools. We can,
what-
yeah, okay.
What's this, Fennon? You want to discuss this away from our family that are all here gathered around to hear our words?
I didn't say you guys couldn't come.
Right, I meant our tribe as I gesture to all the other lycanthropes.
Well, I mean, if you want to put the idea of a large-scale assault and asking for help with that in front of everybody, then sure, go ahead, Fitz. Go ahead and tell them what's going on.
Fennon, make a perception check. At the mention of large-scale assault, you notice all of the lichen ears in the camp direct towards you. You basically just said treat.
So, Fitz,
Yeah.
they have your attention.
All right, Erdan, you remember that large scale battle against the evil Djinn and all his bastard offsprings that we were super excited for, but we got voted down by the rest of the group, so we never actually got to have our giant battle.
Above table, damn you, because I forgot we had that conversation.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yes. Well, the problem is we probably should have taken care of that because then it came back, it attacked our ship, stole something from inside Misty's soul, and has taken it back to his island. And now we're going to go beat the living shit out of him, make him watch as his children die, and then we're going to shove him into a crystal where the only thing playing on the TV is Pauly Shore movies over and over and over again, so that he suffers for the rest of eternity.
Don't forget the forcibly imprisoned people that we're going to save.
Yeah, Goddard's going to chime in there and go. We're only killing the children if necessary.
Misty, how many of all your half brothers and sisters are evil and need to die?
If they're there, they're not nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
so
about the ones that are in prison, Misty?
There won't be any imprisoned there.
Yeah. Remember we had
They
the
get rid of the slaves. I was the only slave that was kept around.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
well,
remember
there you
having
go.
that
Yeah.
conversation, Fitz. It's not that.
and we all
Not
agreed
that I
it was just
forgot.
bloodshed.
Yes, it was. We need no needless bloodshed.
Right. It's all going to be well called for.
Well, Erdan will stand there for a moment with his hands on his hips. Kind of look at all of you and turn around and look at his tribe. And you'll see kind of heads nod and some of the werewolves are starting to drool a little bit like you're holding up a piece of steak at them. And he'll turn back and go, well, saloon be blessed. We're in.
I'm going to wipe a tear away. I love you guys so much.
So when's the assault?
Well, we have another stop to make at the Haragon village to see what kind of aid we can obtain from them, and then we will be on our way to the Sky City, where he resides.
Okay, so
Hoping
you're going
that
up,
it hasn't moved.
you're going up to the Herringons, and then you're taking off from there.
Yep.
Where's the Sky City? Same place?
As far as we know.
All right. Well,
I mean, It is a
Where-
sky city, but
We're
Misty
gonna
said he doesn't really move it unless he needs to. So we're kind
We're
of banking on it still being there.
we're gonna need like an hour or two to get ourselves up together and ready. Where do you want to meet?
Do you have the means of air travel?
Oh yeah, we'll get ourselves up there. You don't gotta worry about that.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We will leave here now, head to the Herringons village. You do your prep, and then once you're ready, meet us there, and then we will all embark from there.
Slight problem with that. See, we got the whole treaty back in place, but we're not allowed in the Herringon city, or even at the Herringon city. So we gotta meet somewhere else.
How about
Uh,
the coast right off of where the Sky City
Well,
is? We'll just all meet
they-
up
they-
at the beach.
They're in the burrows. Could we meet in
No.
Harley Huts? Is that far
So
enough away?
Harley Huts is one of the Herringon cities.
Okay. Well, I mean, technically, the
I'll tell you what. You remember that river your ship crashed by?
yeah.
Just keep following that river down to the coast, and we'll meet you where it meets the ocean.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
I
on
was
the way, right?
gonna say technically, you guys, your group would be with us. You wouldn't be on your own going to the Herringons. But yeah, we can do that too.
That's splitting hairs, and
Yeah, we don't want to split hairs.
no, we don't.
There are allies here. No splitting hairs.
No, we don't. All right. Well, yeah,
Okay, we'll
like a-
meet you there, I guess.
seems like a good day to die. Let's do this. I don't think that's something Erdan would have actually said. I'm doing my best here, okay? It's been a long week.
Okay, so back to the ship.
Yep, I'll hug her Dan again and then get back on the ship. I'm also gonna wink at the tiger lady that was all grouchy and hateful at me.
She
The last
definitely
time we were here.
she definitely flips you the bird.
I laugh.
Did I notice him do that wink?
Make a perception check.
I wasn't being stealthy about it at all.
Yeah, you noticed.
You're married, dude.
I am, but she really hates me for some reason. Or she really likes me and that's how she flirts. I'm not sure which, but it's entertaining.
But you winked at that female. You're married. I'm gonna kind of like shove on his shoulder. Back to the ship. Just get back to the ship before you do something you're not supposed to do.
All right. Well, y'all get on the ship and take off, leaving the Lycans waving. And you head off for the Herringons. Take a few hours to get there. By the time you get there, I'd say it's probably about supper time. But you do arrive at the base of the tree. You stop. There's two Herringons with spears. No, claves, sorry. Standing there. They immediately recognize you. And are, come. Go, let them know they're here. They're back. Please, go up. They'll be happy to see you again.
Oh, hello.
Hello. The long climb up the tree you make, eventually arriving back up at the city. Just putting the maps up for old time's sake.
Well, you went to all that trouble. Why not?
I didn't make these maps actually. This one, if you look at the watermark on the bottom right, this was patreon.com/tailmaps.
Yeah.
Made this map. So, but there are numerous Harengon. I'm not going to fill the map, but numerous of them. Particularly the children hopping all over, excited to see you. One in particular will tug on your arm, Fitz, and have you seen Madame Pomfrey? Is she okay? Is she coming back?
Well, I don't know if she's coming back yet, bud. I took her back to the prime material to meet with her daughter, and right now they're just kind of spending time getting to know each other again.
Oh.
But she is very happy and healthy.
Well, when you see her, tell her I said hi. Tell her we all said hi.
Of course I will.
And then a small group of elder Haringons, clearly older, will step up and do a courteous bow and welcome back to our village.
Don't call me racist, but they all look the same to me.
It's the gray hairs.
What can we be of assistance with?
I
Am I-
guess you
am
get
I-
to do the speech a second time there, bro. Go for it.
All right. You guys are aware of the floating island with the Dijin and all of his bastard offsprings. You know,
We are aware of him, but we have no dealings with him. He seems uninterested by us, and we desire nothing that he has.
Okay. Well, just wanted to stop by, see if you guys were interested in going on a crusade to destroy him and everything he owns and loves. If you guys don't have any dealings with him, probably no hard feelings there or any reason for you guys to want to kill him. Completely understand. But after all of everything that we've gone through together and dealt with, I know you guys are brave and amazing warriors. And so I wanted to stop. We all wanted to stop and offer you this chance to go to battle with us. No hard feelings if you don't want to.
The chief elder kind of looks at one and then looks at the other and goes, unfortunately, we do owe you a great debt for helping stop the scourge of our people, but we cannot turn against a djinn, especially one that has bared us no ill, for he's not the only one here, and they are a vengeful folk.
Godric will step forward on this one. He's going to say, "Excuse me, I understand your stance on this, but I think what my friend is neglecting to relay here is we're not doing this just to do this. We are doing this because our young companion Misty here was robbed of her rightful being from this djinn. We're not necessarily asking you to take him on. We are asking for any and all support that we can get because we are going up against an army. To
Make
right a wrong.
a persuasion check.
Sounds good. Yeah, with a -1 charisma. That's. I'm getting
Can
somewhere
I
with this.
assist with this?
I give him
or-
guidance.
Yeah, please, guys.
Erdan's not here.
Damn it!
I will let you roll it one more time, given they owe you. So that would influence their decision.
A little better,
A little
not
better.
much.
The three Herringons will turn and do a huddle, like hands on the shoulder and everything. They'll stand up, straighten themselves, turn back, and go. As a species in a settlement, we cannot make a declaration of war. However, we will pass word amongst our folk, and any who wish to volunteer to join you will not be punished for doing so.
There are other Jinn around this plane?
If there are, we know not where or what type, but we know that Jinn exist across multiple planes of existence, typically the elemental ones, but they can make their way here just as easy as the one you hunted did. But as I said, we will address our citizens this evening and send a messenger to the other city even. Any who volunteer will meet you, just name the place. And
Okay, so all the cards on the table. I would like to make you aware of the fact that we have spoke with the Lycans. They will be joining us in this endeavor. I will relay the spot along the river where we're meeting the Lycans.
okay.
So that they have a spot where they can meet us and they're not freaked out when they get there and find Lycan.
There is no concern with the Lycans being there as long as they do not enter our city or attack any of us, obviously.
Yeah, well, they have no intentions of doing either. I even suggested a free will, come with us. So the leader, their leader, could be part of this conversation, and he said, "No, we told them that we wouldn't go into their city, so I'm not going to do that." So just so you know, they are obviously upholding their part of the
The
bargain.
leader is a wise one. It's almost as if he was educated in the manner of lawmaking and follows our agreement to the letter.
Sure seems like it. Yeah. So, all right. Well, the sooner you get the word out, the sooner people can make their choices. So I think it's time for us to be on our way.
We will send a message to the Harley huts immediately, and it will take an hour or so for all to gather here. So, a few hours, if nobody's there, you'll know.
Oh, a few. One more tidbit. We are going up to a flying city. Do the Herringons have the means to get themselves up there? If they do come? If they do, obviously.
We can, depending on how many of us volunteer, we can make an arrangement. We'll do our best to accommodate ourselves.
Okay. Well, we at this point have a small dinghy. We don't have our big ship with us, so that's something we got to keep in mind.
Understood. And who is leading this crusade, as it were?
We are.
But which of you in particular is managing the battle strategy?
Oh no. There's no change in answer. We are.
Very well.
It stands behind him and raises his hand. Kind of gives him that look like, yeah, just humor him. It's okay.
Very well. A few hours, they'll meet you on the beach if any volunteer.
Thank you for your time and consideration, and thank anybody that you pass a message on to for at least considering it.
Of course.
We appreciate any and all that are willing to help in this.
Of course. And for your journeys, he kind of reaches back and snaps a finger, and a couple of Herringons come up with a couple baskets with some nice vegetarian style meals for you guys for your journeys.
Like Herringon food? I call it rabbit food, but
It's
we're in
rabbit food.
Herringon territory. Yeah.
Excuse me,
All right.
I believe you served me the food my food was supposed to eat.
You're right.
What
Hey,
is
it's all-
rabbit food?
Leafy
Lettuce,
greens,
carrots.
vegetables.
Yeah.
It's
Which
rabbit
one
food.
was talking?
Not a nice little steak or something because it's fancy.
No,
Brad. No.
Okay.
not one bit or iota of meat when it comes to rabbit food.
Mm-hmm. Anybody got anything else before you guys head out?
I got one thing as we turn to leave, but it's as we turn to leave.
Okay.
I'd bow and start heading towards the ship.
Anybody else?
I want to explore the area, like the gardens and stuff, because last time we were here was very short time.
You guys were here for
we're-
like 2 weeks.
It was short time. We did not see everything. We're busy.
So Miss Holly announces that she wants to walk through the gardens and such.
Yeah.
We have folks waiting on us, Miss Holly.
But, and I'm gonna point. Excuse you.
Yeah, okay. Excuse me. I get it. You want to visit. I get it.
Just
But
talking to the dog.
Yeah,
I know
sorry.
she is. I know she is, but that's the point.
But how long is our stuff going to take?
I mean, remember, we're after Jin to right Missy's wrong so we can go back and kill a dragon. So, I mean,
Yeah, no, I know.
then
So
we
then
have to go after a necromancer. So, I mean, we got.
I'm gonna look at Misty and say, we'll have to explore another time. We are here for a purpose. I know this place is beautiful, but we'll have to do this some other time.
I would wager, Miss Holly, that once we are done with all of this evil, the wizards might be persuaded to get you back here, and you can explore till your heart's content.
Yes, Misty related to me that she's kind of stressed with everything going on and she's a little scared and she wanted to just kind of relax and distract herself a little bit. But no, it's okay. I'll tell her we can do that later if we have time.
Godric, it's fine. We have an hour for them to walk through the gardens and relax.
How long do we have until they're supposed to meet us, DM? About 2 hours, was it?
Within the next like 2 hours, yeah. Give or
Yeah,
take.
Erdan said it was going to take
Okay.
him an hour to pack up and leave.
Yeah. Okay, so let's okay, we'll give you I don't know, half an hour. to
I'm
an
gonna
hour,
whisper
somewhere
to
there.
Godric. I think she just wants to get her mind distracted with something beautiful because in case something goes wrong, she's afraid that something's gonna happen.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna go chill at the ship, but that's fine. Let them explore for a
I'm gonna
little
say,
bit.
okay, Misty, come on, let's go. Stepdaddy, are you coming along?
That's what she said.
Absolutely.
Yeah, step pally.
Brandon, do you want to come with us? Let me stay
Well, I
quiet.
will.
Okay.
But as we go to leave, he looks at the one that was talking, and he tells them, "Hey, you guys remember what it was like to be hunted, right?
Of course.
Well, that's exactly what happened to that little one. That Jin hunted her down and took something from her that he should have never taken. And now we want it back. And we're going to get it back. And we're going to make sure that he doesn't do this to anybody else. So make sure that you pass that along to the rest of your cohorts and remind them what it felt like when they were hunted."
It shall be passed.
And with that, he turns and leaves.
And I investigate to see if we find anything funny as I'm walking or anything that brings my attention that
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
What
Thank
are you looking for in particular?
You're back at the ship. You shush.
Oh, I just said I left. I said I was going with them.
I thought you said you were going back to the ship.
No,
he's coming with us.
Holly asked if I wanted to go, and I said sure.
Yeah.
Y'all are all
With
over
that,
the fucking
with that
place.
said, I'm going to the ship, and I'm going to go AFK for a minute or two while I'm hanging out there.
Mind you, what I'm looking for is like a rock or a crystal or something like that that I can tell Misty this is for good luck purposes, so she remembers this moment because it's beautiful anytime that she's in an ever stressful situation again. So I'm looking for like a crystal, like a little rock, something like that. Does that make sense?
Hold on. I thought I had.
Fenin, make a nature check.
Well, that I will do for sure.
With advantage because it's Feywild.
Freedom.
Double 16s. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Burn all those higher than 10s now. Yeah, Miss Holly, you kind of like side eye pass it along to Fenin what you're looking for, and he quickly helps you find a flower. We'll call it a flower stone. And
Okay.
it's a rock, but it's shaped like a flower, and when you touch it, it glows like the rest of the Feywild does.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Well, Cable, I thought Fenin got something from Erdan. I just don't see it in my inventory. Because I thought Erdan gave him. I'm pretty sure he gave him an amulet of saloon before he left. I could be wrong though.
Gave
I know
me
he
one?
gave one. I know he gave Fitz one, but I thought he also gave one to Fenin too. But I could be wrong. I don't see it. But anyways, if you don't remember it, then it didn't happen. So never mind. We'll just stick with the flower for now.
I remember he gave you something. I don't know. That's your inventory management. So
Yeah, that's why I said if you can't remember it, it didn't happen. So, boom.
Okay,
We'll
so
roll
as
with the
Fenin
flower.
gives me this beautiful little thing, I'm gonna give it to Misty, and I'm gonna say, whenever you're in a stressful situation ever again, just think of this moment, this beautiful place, and carry it with you. And the light that it glows may protect your soul today and forever.
Oh, okay, Miss Holly.
That's it. We can go back to doing whatever we needed to do. I just needed to find something like an amulet or something for good luck.
Okay.
The mom part of Pam was coming out.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, you guys all make the trek back down to the ground and get on the ship and take the ship over. And you're all parked out on the beach now, where the river meets the sea. And when you first arrive, there's nobody present. You set up it being after dinner time now, you guys will probably set up a small little camp, maybe cook some supper, spend some time relaxing. Bear with me, I'm getting the next set of things.
I got a quick question for you while you do that.
Yep, go for it.
I know when we first landed in the Feywild, you and I had talked about. I knew that when Venom was in his area, he was going to try to pick up whatever flora he could that he knew was beneficial, had healing properties, poison, like basically all of that stuff. During his travels, has he found anything? I've been meaning to ask about it. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Remind me that at the end of the Feywild adventures, and I'll have you do rolls and let you know at that
Drop
point.
it.
Okay, cool.
Drop it.
Because it'll just be easier to do it all at once at the end. So, As the sun begins to set, ooh, Mike's back. Good timing.
What?
All right. As the sun begins to set, as you all sit on the coast, not far from where your ship crashed, not too long ago, you hear a screech ring out through the night sky. You all stop and listen. Not too long after that, the of giant flapping wings lets out through the air. Everybody make a perception check. Beautiful. I love it. You're all burning your 20s now.
Freedom.
Not me.
Um,
Not Venom.
So you all stand up and look inward. And as you quickly glance amongst yourselves, you notice that Fallon is looking out to sea with his hand up like he's actually looking.
Okay.
With no time to correct him, you quickly look back to the trees, Fitz, just in time to see a rock, R-O-K, giant bird of prey, come over the top of the treetops and out the coast,
Okay.
passing over you and out to the sea, hooking a bank turn, and coming back straight towards you.
No.
You're muted, Mike.
Of course I am. You mean ROC rock?
Probably.
Okay.
Do
Yeah,
I
that-
recall anything about
Okay.
about these animals?
Yes,
Seeing
you
my
do.
backstory?
You recall Run.
Uh, so seeing that, I'm going to tell everybody to immediately take cover and hide.
So this thing is a gargantuan monster. So where you guys take up 1 square, they take up, I think it's 3 by 3. They are big bitches.
You know.
So Fennin calls out, "Run, hide."
No.
What are you all doing?
Running, hiding.
Okay. Anybody doing anything other than that?
I'm flipping my hood up and hiding.
Stand next to a tree and wish I could hide?
Okay. Everybody who's hiding, roll a stealth check.
I mean, I'll try, but
You and Fallon both roll 7s.
yeah, well,
Beautiful. Pam, you need to remember you get advantage on stealth checks from now on.
Oh, I forgot it has the little thingy in it.
You rolled a 19, so you're good now. Don't worry about it this time, but for the future.
Yeah, I'm going on top of a tree with Misty.
Okay. So Misty, Miss Holly, and Fennin all duck in the brush, get good and hidden. As you look around, you see Godric, Fitz, and Fallon like standing behind saplings, trying to make themselves as skinny as possible, but there's
I
no
am the
way.
tree. I am the tree. I am the tree.
They yell at both and say, "We can see you."
Fallon
We
actually
see
picked
you.
up 2 branches and is holding them to make himself look like the top of the tree.
I'm gonna say, Fannin, you look like a bird.
The rock is kind of circling up and down the beach, and as he's doing so, a second rock comes off over the treetops and starts circling with it. And as you guys sit and watch and try to figure out what the fuck they're doing, you notice on the back of the rocks are all of the lichens. Before you can do anything, One of the Lycans you can see taps Erdan on the shoulder and points at Godric, Fitz, and Fallon, meagerly trying to hide behind branches. The rocks both swoop down, landing on the beach, where all the Lycans dismount, and then the rocks take flight again.
So you're saying that both rocks got off?
May I do a firestorm in the sand?
Do you want to? These are your reinforcements that just showed up.
Yes, I do. I want to.
This is our allies.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like downward hand motion towards Miss Holly. Miss Holly, calm down if I notice her trying to
I'm
cast
about
something.
to light some stuff on fire. It's been a while, Godric.
She was
There-
starting to
there-
do the Scarlet Witch shit and weaving
Yeah.
the magic, and you're just like, no.
Calm down. They're with us. They're with us.
But
Save it for the ones who need it, not these ones. They're with us.
okay.
Miss Holly, I'll tell you what. As soon as we get up there, if you want to cast a fireball and just burn all them bitches, go for it.
Okay.
But not with these guys, okay?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
sure.
And then she crosses her arms like, like an upset child.
Oh, sure. She wants to burn an island to the ground. You're all, okay, let's go get you some tinder. I want to kill a bunch of fuckers that have it coming, and you're like, now we need to stop and see if they're friendly first.
Well, yeah, that's because she's not the one with the mass murder tendencies.
Hey, I am just sending these people to their gods. It's a religious duty.
Thank you for making my point.
You know what? Both of you. You
Erdan will make his way up the beach, very matter-of-factly, very hands on his hips. Just, fancy meeting you here. Almost like this was planned or something.
making his way.
Yeah, I think the Herringons appreciated the
corner.
fact that
No.
you didn't come join the conversation.
Enough.
Well,
Side
that's
note,
good.
I thought you'd like to know. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Hopefully they'll show. I mean, did you talk to them? Are they coming?
They're spreading the word amongst the tribes, and if any are coming, they should be here. I would wager in the next hour or so. But initially, it was they don't have anything against the Jinn, so they don't want to get involved if they don't have to.
Gotcha. Nope, that's
Any of them
perfectly
are
understandable.
interested. Yeah. So I guess we just wait, and then
Are we planning
maybe
on
get
going
some sleep.
tonight? Or I was just gonna say it's getting kind of late. We're losing daylight.
Yeah. By the time the herons guns get here, it's probably going to be sleepy time. So let's just plan the. Everybody gather. We'll set up a game plan tonight over some food, and we'll get up in the morning fully rested and.
I think
go
what
from
he's
there.
trying to say, Erdan, is it's luau time. Let's go find a pig.
Well, after you, my friend. Brad, take over talking as Erdan.
Yeah, you should take Fennin with you. He's a great scout of the area, of the group.
Brad, if you're talking, you're muted.
Thank you so much, because I've been sitting here talking the whole time. Yeah, Erdan's going to suggest that Fennin goes with us and that all three of us go.
Okay. The three of you are off to a hunt. Between the three of you, there's no issue finding anything to hunt. So I'm not going to make a mini game out of it. Any conversations the three of you want to have while you're out and about? Because I know that's what Jeremy wants.
Got something on your mind, buddy?
So, Finnan, now that we're here with the cleric, why do you feel the need to tell Miss Holly lies to get me in trouble?
I don't know what lines you're talking about.
The ones about me having the folks at the burlesque show rubbing all over me, or me rubbing all over them.
Oh, I mean, I was only telling the truth.
I was not getting a lap dance from anybody there.
He looks at her and I don't know what he's talking about. Erdan kind of just shrugs and looks at him. Why are you in? This is coming from Fennin. He's gonna ask, "Are you in trouble?"
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but Miss Holly is very angry with me about that.
Yeah, but she's always an angry individual.
Yeah, but I get in trouble with her enough without having any help.
Well, I mean, you're the one that went to a burlesque show.
Yes.
I mean, I went. I didn't get in trouble.
That's because you don't have an emotionally unstable daughter.
He kind of just gives the side eye, kind of shrugged it. Yeah. Do you want me to tell her the truth when we get back? Is that what you're getting at, big guy?
Yes, I prefer to get into my own trouble.
All right, you're no fun.
I am perfectly capable of pissing her off all on my own.
All right, I'll tell her when I get back.
And the hunt carries on until it eventually concludes. By the time you guys get back to the beach, 10 or so herringons will have showed up. In the time that they were there, they would have announced that, unfortunately, they were it. It was agreed that sending too large a force would seem as an act of war, and they didn't need rebuttal while they're still in the recovering stages of rebuilding their tribes. So they are it. As you guys
All
get back,
help appreciated.
that's what they're there for. As they get back, though, Erdan will step forth with the magnificent hog you guys hunted and pull out a small gem-encrusted bowl and kind of do like a blood ritual, slitting the hog's throat and go and start doing his little incantation and create a hero's feast for all of you. So you'll all get, looks like 12 temporary hit points, as well as immunity to poison, poisoned, and being frightened, and advantage on your wisdom saving throws for the next 24 hours. While eating, him and the herringons particularly will ask, so what's the battle plan? And for the sake of being able to plan, I will put the city map up for you.
Okay.
So after quickly doing a minor illusion to recreate the city from what he can remember, you go, before we start, the rocks won't fight with us. They just agreed to give us a ride to and from.
Okay.
He says, "Little bitches," under his breath.
Well, once again, any and all help appreciated. So, I mean, we're getting that much. So,
Godric's
get you up
right.
there.
Gosh.
It would have been nice to have, a set of wings. I can tell by the tone of your voice, but hey, getting
This
this up.
little thing I'm drawing at the bottom, that's the dock area.
Okay, well, um, at this point, I don't think they're expecting us, so I would wager we have some form of element of surprise. I don't know. Misty, do you know anything about their guard system? I mean, do they have watches? Do they assume they're safe because they're up in the air?
I mean, everybody up there knows how to fight, and it's kind of a party city, so people are awake all the time. That's how they do their guard. They don't really have a guard, it's a flying city. They don't expect anybody to show up.
Okay, that was what exactly what I was looking for. So okay. Um, so Erdan, the way I'm seeing it now. This is rough draft. If anybody's got any changes or anything they want to add, feel free. But at this point, the rough draft I'm thinking is Erdan and the Lycans and the Herringons will do what they can to um, keep the minions busy while the core group makes our way into the domicile of the Jinn. And we are, if we can figure out some way of getting him to give Misty her powers back prior to this, please somebody speak up. But at this point, beat him to an inch of his life so that he will go into this crystal. If we can get her powers back before we do that, great. If we can't, well, then we're still taking his powers. But that's a rough draft I have. I mean, please add, change. This is planning stages here, guys. So
Okay, so let me take a look here. Sorry, I was in the other room for a second.
excuse me. I don't see a way for us to necessarily go in unnoticed. And as I look at Fitz and then look down at myself and kind of tap my chest, not the stealthiest.
Misty
Okay.
would put an arm on your shoulder. Don't feel bad. Even if you were sneaky, it's highly unlikely you'd go through without getting spotted at least once.
So what was this down here again?
Those are the docks.
Those are the docks. Okay. And I'm sorry, is there walls around or is it just...
It's a cloud.
Okay. So pretty much they're probably going to see us come in. Misty, you said it's a party city, right?
Well, not like boom boom party, but like a party. Like people are always awake. They're always doing something. So it's not like 10 o'clock quiet time and then there's a handful of guards spread around. There's always, at least 30 or 40 or so wandering around doing whatever.
Well, that's fine.
It's a city that never sleeps.
You'll see Godric's just eyes get real big. I just had an awesome idea.
It's okay,
the rocks,
little buddy. Don't think
the
too
rocks, the rocks are here to help us get up there, but they're not going to fight. But they'll help us get up there, right?
Yeah.
And there's two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So can we put somebody in our boat and we borrow one of the rocks and let the rock dive bomb us into the center temple where that big bastard is?
Well, that's one way to do it.
Erdan will like look at his hand like he's counting his fingers. And, I don't know if the logistics on that'll work. The Herringons asked if we could bring them up on the rock. I don't think they'll fit in the boat, unless I'm wrong. It's one.
I don't know. They're little
Two.
folks.
Well, and I don't think they know how to fly the boat. I mean,
I
how do you
mean,
fly the
yeah.
boat?
I mean, Erdan has been with us on the flying ship. He knows how those work.
He never flew it though.
Erdan,
But
the flying ship was a spelljammer ship. That was different. That's you
Ye-
think it does it. The dinghy, you actually have to manipulate the controls.
oh, shit.
Here, Misty, I know you said it's the city that never sleeps or something that's always going on. Is there any point in time during the day when a majority, I say a majority of the people because not everybody, and I get that, are going to be in a certain area doing something? Whether that be eating, celebration.
I mean, everybody gathers when the slave traders show up, but I don't know when that's gonna be. I haven't been there in months.
When was it the last time?
I don't know. I haven't been up. The last time we were there was, if my math is right on the whole Feywild thing, like 4 months ago. And before that, it was probably another 3 months since I had been there. I don't know. I don't even know if they still deal in slaves.
Would I know the logistics on flying ships? More or less the physics of them, like.
I mean, you've
Can
been
they be
flying the ship all day, so you know how to pilot the dinghy.
Yeah, but it's not about piloting. It's the physics of it. Like, can we be slingshotted?
What do you mean slingshotted?
I mean, technically, I get what you're saying. Technically, yes, you can.
Like
it's just a matter of whether or not you
takes
have.
over.
Yeah, like we're being pulled by the rock at a higher pace than the dinghy can actually go, and so we're essentially being slingshot.
Physically, a slingshot is possible. Without testing it ahead of time, you have no way of knowing if you'll be able to regain control of the ship afterwards.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about getting into that main building as quickly as possible before he gets a chance to even think what the fuck's going on. That way Fitz can bear his ass to death. I don't know.
The rock can definitely throw you guys. Give you a little.
Well, if we can't get a rock to take us in there personally and put everybody else on the dinghy, then I guess we're stuck on the dinghy. If we're stuck on the dinghy, I want to get that moving faster than it normally goes to try and get in there. Try and use that element of surprise to our advantage. Because if we got to drift in there on a dinghy, essentially, then they're going to have time to go, hey, there's somebody floating. Let's prepare for them to land, you see?
Okay. Well, here's my thought. We know that they gather for the slave trade. Misty, my next question was, do you know what time of day they do that?
Whenever the ships show up. There's no set time.
Okay, but is it usually around the same time? Usually?
No, it's literally the ship shows up, we loaded the slaves onto the ship, and then the ship would leave. It's happened whenever it happened. There's no time.
And when they do that, they line the elementals up for the potential buyers to look at?
No, all the elementals are the same. There's no picking and choosing. Just they show up, order gets filled, and they leave.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I shouldn't say all elementals are the same. Some are stronger than others, but there's only really 2 varieties.
Okay.
My next question, and this is geared more towards Erdan, so you're going to have to play Erdan for a second. because this is only knowledge that the DM would know. The rocks won't fight with us, but seeing as Fenton is familiar with them and it's a run hide kind of situation, I would assume, being on a cloud city, that probably their only predator up there is probably rocks. Considering the fact that rocks and other flying creatures are probably the only things that can get up there and get them. So, with that being said, we could use the rocks as a diversion to divert their resources. The rocks don't have to fight. All we need them to do is fly.
Yeah, those rocks, Fennin, they're gonna drop us off, and then they're gonna take up a circular pattern, keeping an eye out for the next signal. They won't do much else.
That's all I need them to do.
There is a nasty green dragon that comes around the area every once in a while.
Well, I mean, unless you can communicate with that green dragon and hopefully get him on our side. But all I need from the rocks is for them to draw their attention.
They'll
it.
be up there, but they're going to be a good ways off, like a non-threatening distance off. This is going to be up to us. We can't rely on the rocks for anything except getting there.
Well, then
And I say we come up. Let's see. Pingy ping, 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 ping. Like over in this vicinity or this vicinity, because it seems to be the least amount of distance from the edge of the clouds to the building, which is where we want to go. And just shoot straight to the building and get dropped off right there. We go inside the building to deal with Big Asshole, and everybody else just has to keep everybody out so you can keep them busy.
Or Dan, speak up. So you want us to drop either here or here, and like a minute or two ahead of you guys, and pull them all that way, and then you'll drop on the other side, and then we all meet in the middle.
That's not a bad idea, but no, I was more referring to everybody come up on one of the two sides and just go straight here.
That's kind of a all your horses in one basket type thing, isn't it, Godric?
I would do, yeah.
Yeah, it was, but like I said, this is planning stage, so that was just an idea I came up with. But I think, we could try.
Two groups would be the best bet. You know, we Lycans can move pretty fast, and we're quite ferocious, and I think we put a drop over here and hang out fighting for 5-10 minutes or so, and then make our way to the center. That'll give you enough time to drop somewhere else, like over here, and V-line for the middle. And then by the time we get there, you should already be in, and we'll just keep everything else out.
Okay.
So 2-prong assault, pincer movement, one on each side, move in.
Yeah, like the Beatles I showed you when you were young in Fennin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. We can work with that.
If it's your guys' show, we're just here to fuck shit up, you know. So if you think
that's a better idea, I look at Fitz. You know, for somebody so eager to do this, you are really quiet, man. You got some yays, nays, additions to this plan here, bud?
Brennan, how long's your range with that bow?
Let's just put it this way. I can reach out and touch someone. So a pretty good distance.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm going to hit him, but...
The rocks are going to be out quite a distance, right?
Yeah. Like a good ways out.
Like further than you think Fennin's bow range is?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, if they think they're close enough they can get hit by something, they're gonna move farther out.
Okay, fair. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I do like the idea of the lichens coming in from the south, creating a distraction. Because I'm assuming that the Jin's gonna be here in this central altar-like area.
That's where he usually hangs out. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he is. He fucking thinks he's a god. What a dick.
Would it be too risky if I use my telekinesis to move something like on this back? Oh, I can't point at anything. Can I draw? Yeah, like on this. Shit. Hold on.
Use the ping mode.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, got it. Like, can I move something around here to get the distraction there so everybody can kind of go there and then we can just come in peacefully and hopefully everybody, or half of the
So-
people.
For perspective, and that's how big you are on this map. You're in the middle of that circle right now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
Wow, I'm very little. Okay.
actually, Miss Holly, I have an idea
Okay.
for something that I know you can do that might help us.
Okay.
You still have the door spell?
What spell?
Teleportation door? Remember? When we were crash landing, you were getting
Or-
us off the ship?
Or was that gate or
Gate. Yeah. Door,
No,
gate.
teleport.
No,
There-
you had a different one back then, but you swapped it out for something. She has teleport now.
I have teleport now.
Oh, okay.
is that
Is it-
where only you can travel, or can multiple people go?
Up to 8 willing creatures.
And how far out?
10 feet.
It says it has a range of 10 feet.
That makes
can
no
only-
sense to me.
You can only teleport 10
so-
feet?
No. The 8 willing creatures need to be within 10 feet of her.
Okay.
There is no limit on the distance.
So you want to
So-
teleport from the entrance to somewhere? Well, no.
There's no limit on the distance. Her familiarity with the area determines whether or not the teleport goes off smoothly or if there's a mishap.
Okay, so essentially all we have to do is get ourselves up there, like on the edge, like we were planning. So the lichens and Harangon come in on the east side, get everybody's attention. We come up on the west side, and Miss Holly just teleports us right to the door.
I can do that.
That clears that whole entire range in an instant. I mean, I'd say inside if she could, but she hasn't been inside, I don't think. So
She hasn't.
at least she could get us to the door. And all we got to do is go inside and handle what's inside.
I can do that.
Okay. And you get to use a spell of some sorts like you're trying to do.
Yay! It's not fire,
Yeah.
but yay!
Yeah. Hey, once we get into that door frame, if you want to do that too, I don't think anybody's going to say no.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna burn the whole
So-
thing.
Teleport is your 7th level spell slot. You only have one.
Yeah.
And then it'll cost you. Yeah, you can't create spell slots higher than level 5 with your font of magic. So that'll be your 1/7 level spell. So you won't be able to do your firestorm.
That's cool.
But you could upcast a fireball to level 6.
Exactly. That's cool. I can feel myself on fire.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm just helping you talk out the options because I know
I'm
you're still new
okay.
at this
I
point.
know. Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
well,
So
sounds like a
sounds like
plan.
yeah.
Let's
Sounds like we got
Erdan will-
distraction covered. We got travel covered. We got targets covered. And of
we'll
course Erdan and you Herringons and Lycan. Remember, these guys are evil up here, so kill. But if they decide to surrender, be cautious, but let them surrender. If they don't, or they're
once
getting
the fight's
shady,
going, all I can promise is that my tribe won't come after any of you or the Herringon. Everything else
okay,
is fair game. But
okay,
as far as approach, I think we should find the city, come up underneath it. That way we can like start a timer. Be underneath the city, about dead center, and then we'll get going. You guys wait 2 minutes, and then you go. Or 5
sounds like
minutes.
a game plan.
Give us time, enough time for them to all start running towards us. All right. Well, I'm gonna get some sleep because you never know.
Yep.
And Erdan will walk off. The Hero's Feast is well over by this point. Anybody else doing anything?
Can we eat?
Oh, you already did.
Yeah.
Erdan made a
Yeah,
Hero's Feast, giving you advantage on whiz saves and a bunch of immunities.
Can I eat again?
Sure.
It's gonna be a long day. I feel it. I'm gonna eat just like a little snack. Tell Misty to eat a little bit. And to try to get some rest if she can. I'm not gonna rest. I'm gonna keep an eye on Misty because I'm afraid that she might run away. Just Holly's thoughts.
All right. Anybody else up to anything this evening? If you're praying, roll a d100.
Nice. Nice. Jesus.
Yeah, and I am praying to Paylor, Saloon, and Tyr.
Okay. Anybody else up to anything?
Nope.
Eventually, Holly said that she was gonna keep an eye on Misty. That fails completely. She falls asleep.
Okay.
Fennin and Erdan don't have anything for the evening.
Fitz is gonna send her fluffy butt over to Miss Holly and Misty so that they can cuddle with him or use him as a pillow or sleep on whatever they want to do.
You serious right now? Like for real?
Yeah.
Like seriously? I'm sorry. Oh
Come-
God.
Come lay on you, stepdaddy.
The horse, not me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sir
I'll turn
Fluffy
into a-
butt.
I'll even turn into a bear for you. We'll make it warm.
Oh my God, it gets worse by the minute.
You about to wake up to that video I sent you all the other day. Stepdaddy's here to play.
Oh my god.
God.
I'm gonna cuddle with Mr. Fluffy Butt.
Okay. You guys will lay your head on Sir Fluffy Butt, and he will wrap one of his wings over you to cover you from the not cold but chill ocean air.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you'll all
Goddard's
get a
just gonna
long
find a-
rest. Go ahead.
Godric's gonna find a spot in the boat and use his backpack. He's good.
You will all get a long rest. I'm not gonna
Okay.
physically give it to you because it'll clear all the stuff.
Okay.
I don't. None of you should have cast any spells or anything since. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
I
I have.
did.
Okay, so uncheck your spell slots.
Okay.
Remember the food thing? I was doing a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, any abilities or spell slots can all be undone. Check.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. So you will all awake early morning. Sun's not even up yet. Well rested. You eat a quick breakfast. Noticing Miss Holly shove extra food into her pockets. Because oink oink.
Fitz is making sandwiches.
At the
Come on, kids,
conclusion
eat
of
up.
At the conclusion of your breakfast, you all load into your respective crafts and take off north over the ocean. Watching the herringons cling onto the rocks as if their lives depended on it, having never flown and never been over the water, clearly scared.
As I should.
I need one of you to roll perception with advantage.
I can do it.
Okay, you don't want Venom to do it?
Pam said she
Can I-
wanted to do it.
I'm just
I want to do it.
do it.
Can I retcon something with you real quick, DM?
Yeah, go for it.
This is going to be a while back.
Hell yeah, Miss Holly, get it.
Back when I was on our ship,
Mm-hmm.
I asked B to gather some stuff up for torches.
Frida.
Was he able to do that for me?
It
Oh,
wasn't
man.
B, it was one of the druids. He had made like 20 torches, I think.
Okay, so I can put 20 in the inventory?
Sure.
Okay. I was hoping for 5, so I threw 5 in there when I realized it was
Yeah,
blank.
no, I remember there was a conversation about using some of the old clothes from the chest in Urinder
Yep.
old room, and I think he made like 20 and only used like 3 outfits.
Okay,
Something like that. So, yeah,
Cool
you've got 20 torches.
thank you.
With the dirty 20 on the advantaged perception check, it takes probably a good 2 hours worth of flying. But eventually, you're able to spot the city. Still a few hundred feet underneath it, as you plan to approach from the bottom, but you're able to point it out and signal Erdan and the other rock that it is there. And you all make your way to the underside of the city. So you are dead center under the city, all hovering about 150, 200 feet below that cloud. Any last minute anythings before things start?
As we're getting ready to go, I'm going to grab my holy symbol and bless Miss Holly, myself, Fitz, and Fennon.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
I'm just double checking something real quick. Not anything that I think is going to be of while. I think all of my shit needs to be done. Like at the time of.
Yeah.
thing. If I remember right.
Freedom.
Yeah. Yep. That's all I got. I mean, Fennon's gonna do his usual stuff of flipping his hood up, pulling his little scarf up over his face, get his bow out, get it ready.
Okay.
Fitz is gonna say one more prayer to Paylor. And then he's all ready to go.
Y'all ignore that.
Ignore what?
I know.
Ignore nothing.
Yep.
Okay. With that, Erdan will hold up a hand as if to indicate, give me 5 minutes, and the rocks will take off. Just gonna put Erdan here so you guys know that he went that way.
Mamita.
You guys sit and wait, inching the boat over to the west side, so you're under the city, probably about here, waiting, doing the best to keep track of time. And then you just say, fuck it, that's long enough. As you come up over the edge, you can hear the sounds of a battle taking place on the far side of the city, although you can't see anything going on over there. Get you guys on the map here. You quickly drop and park the boat. Take your first looks around, and you're gonna see some things. Give me a second.
That's one big Erdan.
Me older than.
That's just a location indicator. So
Yeah, well, either way. Yeah. He went H for him again, didn't he?
right off the bat, you will see a number of Genasi and elementals moving in a readied position. One of the Genasi looks over his shoulder and sees you, and everybody go ahead and roll initiative as we kick this off.
Do you want Erdan to roll one or no?
No.
That doesn't seem right.
Why? Because you got lower than a 22?
No, I'm just making sure because I get. It might have already been tracked in there, but. Oh, you know
Forget
what? I
about
think I
Buck's
get.
butt.
Isn't it? I get advantage on those. Right here, hold on.
You get to add your wisdom modifier to initiative rolls because of your dread ambusher. So your initiative should
Another
be
3, so it should be 15.
5 plus 3, so yeah, 15. Okay. And one for Sir Fluffy Butt, please. Okay. Miss Holly, you get to go first.
Teleport, teleport, teleport.
So you can teleport up to 8 creatures within 10 feet of you.
Everybody.
Sir Fluffy Butt is on the line. So we're going to go like that and say, okay, you're all within 10 feet.
As you say, we all planned this, so we would have said close.
And where are you teleporting to exactly? You need
The
to
little door that we go up the stairs and then we go in the little door thing.
ping it. So I know exactly where you want to go to.
Hold on.
How do you ping?
Why doesn't it let me?
So
On the map,
in the top right corner of the map,
Right here.
under the close, there's a
There.
toggle toolbar button. You toggle it and it gives you a bunch of options, and there should be a little like circle within a circle within a circle, and when you hover over it, it'll say ping mode.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
So, go ahead and erase your drawing there, Pam.
Yeah, give me a second. Having technical difficulty.
Not a problem.
Rita. Gooch. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, roll a d100 for me.
You guys get teleported all the way back to the ground.
No.
Well, this is just to see if the spell goes off. Okay, so the spell goes off. Roll another d100 now.
Damn it. That's what it was.
Godric, you got, I think, Miss Holly targeted.
What?
Oh, damn.
I thought I cleared all that, but I'll do it again.
So in a flash of arcane light, you guys poof up. Not quite where you thought you were going to be, Miss Holly, but pretty close. As you're now up here, I'm just going to use these same ones. Yeah, you weren't getting in there without a fight. The guards around the hut immediately take notice of you as you have appeared within a flash. And we're going to keep the same initiative. Miss Holly, it's still your turn. You still have a bonus action.
Great, let's use disintegrate.
That's an action to cast. Do you even have?
Can I use my...
But you have quicken.
Yeah, let's
So,
do that.
Yeah, you can mark off 2 Fanta magic points.
Give me a second. Okay. Oh my gosh, no.
I got it.
Okay, there you go. Sorry.
Which one are you targeting?
Let's do 11.
Why is there so many Fanta magic?
Because she
markings up there?
kept clicking and unclicking because it's weird.
Oh,
She's playing on a TV, so it's weird. So 11, who had appeared right in front of you, or when you appeared, was immediately right in front of you. Misty and Fennin, you would see Miss Holly quickly reach into her bag, pull out that book that she had been reading all those months ago, flip it open, read something very quickly off the page, and then point her finger at this elemental. And as she points her finger, a thin green ray shoots out of her finger straight at that elemental myrmidon as she casts disintegrate. So go ahead and do the saving throw, Pam. It fails, so roll damage.
Bye, bitch.
Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Not quite dead. But
Almost.
it definitely felt that. You've noticed from fighting elementals in the past that attacks usually go through them even if they hurt them. This just slams it straight in the chest and kind of like throws its back up against the wall. So much so that for thematic purposes, since its turn is next, it is going to be stunned for this round.
Beautiful.
Anything else for your turn, Miss Holly?
No, not yet.
All right, well, that'll bring us to Fluffy Butt.
Jesus.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. Oh,
Yeah, you have to turn off the ping mode, too.
never.
So.
I shall only communicate from pings to stay forward.
Ping,
Okay.
ping, ping.
It's like a kid with his new toy. I'm never going to put it down. Never.
With that guy stunned, attack rolls against it will have advantage until the next round.
Oh, okay.
25 will hit, but if you want to roll one more time, see if you crit.
Well, that was the second roll for my first attack.
Oh, okay.
To make it advantage.
Gotcha. So, yeah, 25 hits.
Okay. And then we shall horn him.
That hits. Nine.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for Sir Fluffy Butt?
No. No, I think that's all he's got.
All right. That'll bring us to Fallon's turn, who had his eye on this air genasi. Why was that at disadvantage? Hold on a second. Because I've still got prone on him for some fucking reason. Let's try that again. 16 will hit. And for his second shot. Ooh, almost a crit. That one's gonna miss. Myrmidon 7. 25. 30. And he will dash up the rest of the way to right here. Fennin.
As I'm muted once again.
Yeah, it happens.
I am going to. Let me see here. I got a clear line of sight on this one, right?
Shooting through two people and a horse, I'm gonna give that a -5.
Oh, is that consider? Well, that's not considered cover. All right. Well, I'll just make it simple.
It's not considered cover, but it gets the -5 light cover because you're shooting basically between Godric and Fitz and around a Pegasus.
Yeah. The only reason I
It's
ask
smart,
is
so.
because the feat that I have allows me to ignore cover.
Yeah, it's not cover, it's just a complex shot.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I was. All right. I'll just keep it simple because I don't think I can. Fuck it. I'm just going to kill this one that Holly Try that. I don't think he's. Never mind. Not that one. Well, fuck. Everybody's standing right there. Fuck this. I'm
There's
moving
one
then.
up on your side, over here.
All right, fine. I guess I'll shoot at that one.
You don't
Jeez.
have to, but if you're on this,
Fine. Gosh. Let me make sure I'm clicked on the right guy. Yeah. Since I have two here. All right. So I'm going to make that attack, which I think is just a regular attack, but he gets advantage. I want to say.
I
On
don't
that
think
one.
he gets advantage.
What did
I-
Dread Ambusher kick in? Because he hasn't actually.
So
So the
Dread
Dread-
On
Ambusher
yet?
gives him a second attack, which he gets extra damage on.
Okay. Wasn't there something to do with
There
when
is
somebody
something that.
hasn't gone yet?
So
Yes,
that's
that gives him
surprise
the-
attack, which will apply against Myrmidon 4, because that hasn't gone yet. So you'll get surprise attack on it.
Oh, right here. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
What's that under?
Assassinate.
Okay, yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah. I was like, I knew it's there.
2 classes and 2 subclasses. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
All right. Let's just make this attack on this guy here.
So it will
Or
be an
actually,
advantage.
before I do that, I'm going to remember to do this time. I'm going to pop the Hunter's Mark first off.
Okay, mark your spell slot.
So, boom. I think that marks my... Nope, does not. That's doo-doo.
Okay. So
And
with
then-
advantage, roll to see if you hit.
Advantage. Boom. Roll to see if I hit.
Oh, the bless. Okay. So that definitely hits. So you're gonna get surprise attack, sneak attack, and hunter's mark on that.
Okay, so let's drop. So that's going to be... Prize. Where's my sneak? Sneak. And Hunter's Mark. Perfect. Wonder how much shenanigans this is going to be worth. Let's see here. Not as many dice as I thought it would be. All right, so I'll do that, and then I'll take my second shot at him, which I believe would also constitute as being at advantage because of assassinate. And then he only gets the Dread Ambusher, if I'm not mistaken.
Dread ambusher and hunter's mark if it was the same target.
That's
Any-
right.
Anytime you attack that target, you'll get the hunter's mark.
I have to constantly keep applying that Hunter's Mark to myself, right?
Yep, every round, just in case you attack something different.
Okay.
Read it.
Okay, so a total of
It seemed
40.
really low for this build.
your sneak attack. Oh, there it was. So 34 plus 19, 40, 53 points of damage between the two attacks.
45.
Okay.
40,
Something-
no, 55.
Where'd the extra 10 come in? Because I'm counting 26 plus 19.
26 was to hit.
No, it says the longbow of warning. Oh, that was the hit. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
was to
You're
hit.
right.
Right above the, I did the same thing first time I was calculating. So it's 34 plus 19.
Okay, yeah,
55.
you're right.
Okay. That's all I got.
All right. That is going to bring us to Misty. Let me get all your shit closed, Fennon. Misty
In the middle,
is
girl.
going to swing. Oh, not with that. With her rapier at Zimarmadon and miss. But with her crossbow expert, You're gonna take that hand crossbow shot at him and miss again. I feel like a repeat of last week.
You were meant to be on this side of the table, bro.
Hold on a second. I feel like she gets something, but I don't remember what.
Is he an assassin rogue?
No. She's an inquisitor.
Okay.
Nope. So she's just gonna stand there. 4, 10, 15, 20, right up to you, Fennin. And he is gonna go to work. Flail attack, miss. Flail attack, miss. Fuck my life. Flail attack, miss. All 3 miss.
Dodge and dive.
Fitz, you're up.
Okay.
For the sake of that half gap, he bounced forward after getting pushed, so he's right there.
Is he still
Stunned, yes, until the start of his next turn.
Oh.
With the crit,
Oh, wow. Okay.
$29 points of damage. Still up. Looking rough, but still up. Didn't know Myrmidons can bleed, but apparently this one can. 25 will hit. That will do it. Will disappear in a wisp of air.
Okay. Second here, I want to check and see if a spell is, if I can cast it or not. Oh, yes. I am going to cast Spirit Shroud as it is a bonus action.
Okay. Read that out for us.
You call forth spirits of the dead which flit around you for the spell's duration. And they are good or evil, your choice. I'm going to go with good.
Okay.
Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. The damage is radiant if the spirits are good, and necrotic if they are evil. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So that's 1 minute concentration spell.
Yep. I'm gonna take that effect off of you, put the other one on you. Because that way it'll do the 1d8 radiant every time you swing.
Oh, did I do the necrotic?
No, the one that's originally there is just concentration. It doesn't actually apply any of the extra damage. So I built one for you real quick. That'll do the 1d8 radiant you want.
Oh, okay.
So the one that says damage 1d8 radiant, parentheses C, put that one on yourself. That way you get the 1d8. When you swing, you don't have to do anything else. You shouldn't have to do anything else. We'll see how it works. So.
Okay.
All right. Anything
Perfect.
else for your turn?
No, I don't think I could fuck anything up much more than that for the moment.
All right. Lee's Air Genasi. This one at least. Just gonna start going to work on Sir Fluffy Butt with a hit. And a second one. Also hits. Alright. Myrmidon 1. Come up to here. First flail attack for Miss Holly. Misses. Second one also misses. And third one's going for her too, because I can't hit for shit. Alright. Godric.
Alright. Let's step up to Air Elemental Myrmidon here. Everybody still seems to be good, so for now, I am just going to bash him with the mace. Well, I got enough movement. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to move over there. So,
Yeah, you got it.
Yep, because you already know.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I'm gonna send everybody $50 for Christmas. You all need to go get a "Is this flanking" tattoo.
And there's a nice crit.
There you
I'm
go.
down for that.
And we're gonna get Divine Strike in there for that.
Okay.
Cause fuck this motherfucker.
Get out.
That
That-
did not double your dice.
It did not.
Just roll the damage one more time and I'll subtract 3.
Okay.
Oh, roll a d8 in the chat box too. There you go. Now you're good.
All right. You see, I don't think any of these are. As action. Yeah, that's all action. So, and nobody needs healed right now, so I'm good. I'm not a fighter, so I don't get to hit twice.
Okay.
I'm gonna. No, wait. Retcon a quick. Missy, get in the center of everybody, please.
She will shout back, "I'm kind of busy," as she's parrying off one of the Myrmidons. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. This Air Genasi is gonna work on Fluffy Butt as well with a crit. And a second attack, which misses. Bring us to the top of the round. I need everyone to roll a D100 in the chat box, please.
You and the D100.
D100, D100. You want one from Erdan or?
Nope, just you guys.
Just
No.
the people that teleported.
Yeah. Just you, Fitz, not Sir Fluffy Butt.
Oop, not Sir Fluffy, but change back over.
Help.
There we go.
Go lay down.
I don't wanna.
Why didn't it?
Okay.
All right.
Nope, that's
Well,
fine.
that's okay.
It doesn't matter which character rolled it. Just the point was only roll it once.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the top of the round. Miss Holly, you're up first.
Okay. Elemental 1. I'm gonna do the same. Disintegrate.
You can't.
What do you mean?
You can only cast a book spell once per day.
Ah, that sucks. Okay, so perfect. Let me go ahead and do. Wait. Take that back. I'm going to. No, you know what? Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
I cast cut a bitch.
Yeah, let's do something like that. I'll use my quarterstaff.
That'll hit.
Just, yeah.
2
No, that's
points,
nothing.
partially resisted down to 1 point of damage.
Yeah, okay.
Anything for your bonus action?
No.
All right, Sir Fluffy Butt.
Okay. Sir Fluffy Butt.
Misses with his hooves. And misses with his hand.
Ow. With a 3.
Both times. Yeah. Welcome to my world for the last 2 weeks. I've rolled more 3s in the last 3 games that I've ran than my entire D&D career.
That's crazy. Okay. He's just gonna be ashamed of himself for a little while here.
Okay. That'll bring us to Fallon. Oh, gotta use character sheet. Fallon is going to not do that. Drop his bow, pulling out his longsword, and he's gonna go to work. First one hits. Second one crits. And that will be his turn. That Myrmidon is going to take his first swing at you, Fitz. Miss. Second one at Fallon. And nat 1, so anybody who wants to burn a reaction can. Fallon is definitely going to. Fallon got another crit on him.
Wait a minute. Whoa. So you roll. That was a crit?
Yeah, he gets an improved critical. He crits on a 19.
The Myrmidon?
No. Fallon.
No. The Myrmidon rolled a 1, so anybody within 5 feet can use their
Oh,
reaction
okay,
for an
okay.
opportunity strike. Fallon got a crit on him.
Okay, yeah, it didn't. Okay, yeah.
And Miss Holly's going to use hers as well. She
Oh, that's it.
hits.
I didn't add my extra D8.
No, I didn't. Roll a d8 in the chat box. I'll add it on. Once. It says once per turn. She hasn't used it yet, and it hasn't been her turn this round, so she is going to throw her sneak attack on that. Because it resets on her turn, so why the fuck not? What did your D8 come out to there, Fitz?
2.
2? Okay, I'll give it an extra 2. Alright, that was his second strike. Third one's gonna go for Sir Fluffy Butt. Which misses. Fennin.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
wait,
make this pretty simple. He will put his bow in his offhand and pull his dagger and make a knife attack at the Myrmidon 4.
Advantage for flanking.
Is this flanking?
Mm-hmm. Sure diddly is.
All right. So we'll do
That'll hit.
that.
You'll get
That
your
will hit.
sneak attack and your hunter's mark.
I don't think I get Hunter's Mark because it's a melee attack.
I thought about that as soon as I said it. Give me a second. It says whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Really?
This is a weapon attack, so you get hunter's mark and sneak attack.
Well, okay then. I am not going to hate on him. That changes game plan a whole lot. Let me see if I can finish this dude off here.
That will finish him off.
Boom. And then Finnan will move just... I'm assuming that that's probably still there. It's not up against the building. Just to create a little bit of space.
Yeah, right there. That'll be up against the building.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn for the moment.
All right. Misty up. Will take a swing at this Myrmidon again. That should have been an advantage, but she crit anyways. She gets her sneak attack because her action economy reset. That is how you do it as a rogue. She will then bonus action disengage and step back over here. Ending her turn. Fitz, you're up.
Okay. Hello, boys.
Well, hello there.
All right.
First strike hits. 25 points of damage. Second one will hit. $23 points of damage.
All right.
Oh, and then roll 2d8 to add to that.
I actually right-clicked and it added an extra D8
Oh, perfect.
each time, so that is with them.
Perfect.
You know me, I'm all about making your life easier, man.
I appreciate that.
That's gonna be it for me then.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Air Genasi, if I remember correctly. Beautiful. They are. Well, this first one's going to do it first. He's going to turn around and reach out at you, Fitz, and as he does so, you'll see his electrical energy sparking off his hand. And because you're wearing metal armor, that is an advantage shocking grasp, which hits. For 14 points of damage, you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. That ends its turn. Myrmidon 1. Going after Miss Holly. First strike. Fucking misses. 2. The nat 1. Miss Holly, if you want to take an attack of opportunity against that Myrmidon, you can. And you have Warcaster, so you can use one of your... You can use a spell if you want. No, you can't. Yeah, you can, because we've homebrewed it. Technically, the ability says if its movement provokes an opportunity attack, but we've played it before where nat ones you can still do it. So any spell that has a casting time of 1 action and targets only 1 creature you can cast, or you can take a swing with your quarterstaff and you're muted. You're muted, Pam.
I can use my quarterstaff.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, hold on. Ah.
Alright, that misses. And
Great.
then he's going to take his 3rd attack against you. And miss again.
Great.
Godric, you're up while I change my dice, because apparently this ain't fucking working.
All right. Yes, I thought.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put myself in a position here and whack away with the Mace of Disruption.
Alright. That'll hit.
Right.
13 points.
Yeah. All right, let's do this, you little bastard.
That it for you?
Yeah, that's what.
Alright. Air Genasi 3. He's gonna turn and reach out just like his brother-in did at you there, Fitz. And miss. So anticlimactic. Top of the round. I need 4 D100s, please.
Oh no.
Alright.
That's better.
Miss Holly, go ahead.
Stabby, stabby.
Okay. 11's gonna miss.
Missy, missy. Okay.
If that's it for you, Sir Fluffy Butt.
Yeah.
Uh, 15 will hit with the hooves. Ten points of damage. Dirty 20 will hit. Another 10 points of damage. You did the hooves twice there, bud.
All right.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh.
We'll let it go this time.
Okay, it'd probably been more damage with the horn anyway, so
Yeah, maybe.
oh,
I don't know.
my bad.
It's all good. Anything else for Fluffy?
That's it.
All right, Fallon is up. Let's step over here. First swing hits. I can hit with Fallon all fucking day. 16 partially resisted to 12. Another crit. 23 resisted to 19. Fennon.
All right. Let me see here. I will take a shot at. I'm gonna go with this Meriden 1.
Okay.
Which no advantage to that, but he still gets sneak attack, I think, right? Because he's got enemy with
no advantage, but you will get sneak attack if you hit because there's a friendly creature within 5 feet.
Gotcha.
That'll hit. So sneak attack, and then I'll let you retcon it as a bonus action. You can remark with your hunter's mark because the spell hasn't elapsed yet. So if you wanted to put that on Meriden 1, I would let you.
Okay. Do I just drop? Oh, I don't drop anything on him.
No, you don't drop anything on him. It's just something to keep track of.
Okay, so it hits.
So I'll put marked on Meriden 1. That way we know he is hunter's marked.
Okay.
And then you can do hunter's mark damage as well.
And then, where's my sneak attack? And then drop my arrow.
22 points of damage.
On him. And that's... Maybe I'll create just a little bit more distance, just because I have a lot of movement.
Okay.
That'll be about all I do for this round.
All right, Misty is up. She's gonna kind of circle over here, take a shot at Mermaiden 1 with her hand crossbow, hitting. .38 points of damage. That is... Hold on a second. Yeah, that'll be her turn. Fitz.
Okay. No, that didn't kill him, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna shift over just a little bit. And that's it for my turn.
Alright. Mental is going to start flailing. First one for Misty. Second one for Fallon. Hey, I finally hit something. Look at that. This strike is gonna ignite into sparks as it comes down. Then he needs a saving throw, which he fails. He is now stunned. And that third attack's going to go against him as well. With a hit. Godric.
Let's keep going. Oh, wait. Don't forget the button. Button. Who's got the button?
That is
Seriously?
gonna miss. Hey, it wasn't a nat 1, though. I almost got excited.
No. A 1 and a 2. It's like, fuck! Might as well, Ben. Shit. Okay. That's it for me.
Alright. Genasi. Gonna try to shock Sir Fluffy Butt. Hits. That will be his turn. D100s one more time. Maybe two. We'll see.
Oh, I didn't do it. Hold on. Oh.
And Mike stepped away. Brad, D100.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hold on, my stuff's a little froze up right now.
All good. We're waiting on Mike to come back. So
there it goes.
All right. Pam, go ahead and take your turn. We don't have to wait.
Stabby, stabby.
Okay. With advantage.
I didn't do it.
It's okay. Just roll regular one more time. All right. Hit either way. Go ahead and roll damage. Max damage resisted, though. Down to
He's
3.
still like, ugh.
It's one of those resistant to non-magic things
Yeah.
from certain damage types, just because he's an elemental. So, anything else for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Sir Fluffy Butt.
All right.
That will hit. 9 points of damage with the hoof attack. Now for the horn. That's a hit. 16 points of damage. Anything else for him?
No, that's it.
All right, Mike, I need a D100 from you. Thank you, sir. Stunned until the end of the Myrmidon's next turn. So Fallon is stunned. Fennin.
Try to finish off that Myrmidon.
Same thing as last time.
Boom. Let's see if that hits.
That crits, my friend.
That is going to be nasty.
Well, we'll see. Sneak
Maybe.
and Hunter's Mark. $53 exceeded by 39.
Oh.
And
That Myrmidon just went flying off the side. No, I'm good on that.
okay. You still
Actually,
have your
maybe-
bonus action, and it's a bonus action to retarget the next creature.
Yeah.
You do it
So I'll
now as
probably
opposed to next round.
move over there, take the bonus action to retarget Genasi 3.
Okay. I don't think it'll matter, but we'll see. All right. Next up is Misty.
Doesn't he get 2 shots?
Nope.
Only on the first round.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Not high enough in Ranger yet.
Oh, okay, got you.
That is gonna hit. Not quite enough to kill it, but Fitz, you're up. If you're talking, you're muted, bud. That'll hit. And that does it. As the last Genasi falls, you look out over what you can see of the city, so the western side. You see some elementals in Genasi. All of them are running to the eastern side of the city. None of them seem to be coming up towards you. There seems to be a great commotion and a loud fight going on the eastern side of the city that you guys can't quite see from where you are.
We're going in the building.
Yeah, let's take our chance while we have it.
Oh,
Mhm.
Miss Holly, did you want to chuck a fireball in there before we walk in?
Venga.
Immediately start running the other way. Upon hearing that.
That's funny.
I'm literally gonna walk up next to Miss Holly
I ran
and
so
like
far away.
do that
I mean,
arm
I didn't
thing.
want to murder everybody without knowing.
I'm literally gonna walk up my arm around Miss Holly and like escort her to the door. Okay, Miss Holly, now it's time for that big fireball you wanted.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. YOLO. Okay.
So
Make them
as
sorry they ever fucked with Misty.
you look in the doorway, it is covered.
Cover like there's something that we can see inside. Cover as.
Like a blanket door.
Okay, cool. I'm still gonna do it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go. Okay, Fitz, come on, and I'm gonna go reach for the door.
Wait,
So
wait,
it's-
wait.
Is it a pull apart blanket or just one big blanket to pull to the side?
This one, it's 2 blankets that you can pull to the side.
There you go. Fitz one side, I'm on the other.
Oh, she's gonna fireball it. Never mind.
Yeah.
I could get you in there to fireball it.
And I'm gonna cast Fireball at level 5.
Level 5. Okay. Before we go any further, Pam, roll that straight D20 for me.
You know, I thought you forgot about that for a second.
Oh, hell no.
Natty 1.
Okay.
No.
So, if I'm imagining this properly, correct me if I'm wrong. Godric's gonna go 1, 2, 3, go. And on 3, you and Fitz are gonna pull the curtain open, and Miss Holly's gonna shoot the fireball.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
Miss Holly,
sounds about right.
this is a circular tent. You would know that. So it's a circle. At what point in that circle are you going to aim your fireball? Because you're only going to have a split second. The point needs to be predetermined.
In the middle.
Big of a
Right-
circle
right
is
in the
it?
middle. It's big enough
Like
to
a-
party in.
20-foot circle?
Give me a second.
Are we?
Yeah, that is a good question.
We're not in combat, right?
I mean, if you like everybody involved, you can have a hell of a party in 20 foot.
DM, we're not technically in combat.
Hold on.
I mean, technically, no. We might be after I do Fireball if anybody survives.
Pam, if you would like to DM, I am all for it. But when people ask the DM a question, maybe let him answer.
You know what? I'm just having a conversation of off table.
Well, I had
Hey,
an idea. I was gonna.
she is all about talking about the details of her character.
With the map
I'm
not
there.
being to scale, obviously, because I'm a horrible DM, the tent is about 45 feet no, 90 feet in diameter. So 90 feet across.
And fireballs are 20 foot?
Yep.
Or is it 30? Okay. So if you put it smack dab in the middle, that's God, I'm trying to do math here. What, 70?
40
So
40 feet
roughly
in
30.
diameter.
Yeah, 30, 40 foot on the edges is not going to get hit.
I
Roughly.
would recommend aiming it
Look,
towards the opening facing the east where the fight is happening.
Okay.
look, just as soon as we open the
Oh,
curtains,
I'm
look
sorry.
for the big
I
bastard.
I looked at my map retarded. Hold on. The tent is 60 feet in diameter. So there's about a
Okay.
20-foot gap all the way around. If you shot your fireball right in the center, there's about a 10 to 15 foot safe zone all the way around it to the edge of the tent.
I'm banking on this motherfucker smug enough he wants to be in the middle. All
Right.
the attention. But
Yeah,
I mean,
Right. But I
mean,
do think that he would want to. He would probably also be over by the opening on the east side, kind of looking out to see if he needs to go get involved.
okay, that makes sense. There's
So
always that. There's always that. Give her like a split second right before she casts to actually look to see if she can see him, and then just drop it on his head.
right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he would have a chance to really react if she looked in there for a second, saw him, and then.
Then
So
cast
I-
it. Yeah.
That was what I was going to add in there. Venom could back it up with another big ass shot, too. Because as soon as you throw that door open, that would give me, well, one, that would give me surprise on him.
All right, hang on a second. Could Fennon stealthily peek in there between the curtains, see if he could locate him?
Could try.
You know, while we're sitting here discussing it, they could be on the other side of this fucking blanket door listening to us discuss this. We gotta go, guys.
That's all right.
Okay,
You got
well-
fire resistance.
Do you
And
want me to
cold
look quick or
resistance,
no?
but- Nah.
Alright.
Let her see what she can see and
Alright.
drop it.
I'm going to knock an arrow and ready an attack action, specifically for the big guy. If I don't see him immediately, I'm going to launch it at whatever target I can find.
So Miss Holly readies her spell, gives the nod to Godric to open the count and open the curtain. You and Fitz open the curtain, and there's another curtain. Miss Holly, you have a split-second decision. Do you want to throw the fireball blindly, or let the spell go and lose the spell slot?
Let it fly, girl. Let it fly.
Yeah, let it fly. Let it fly.
Let it just fly. Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay. Don't roll anything. Give me a second.
Because she should be able to guesstimate the center of the.
Yeah, no. She'd be able to guesstimate the center. No issue there whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it'll get in there at least.
Yep.
She just won't know what she hits.
Dude, Miss Holly, this is going to be so awesome if we can pull this off.
That'd be great. I already pressed the thingy. Can I roll it?
Nope. Don't do anything right now.
So,
There's
in my
a
head,
reason why you'll see in a second.
while you're setting things up, the way I see it is either she's going to kill some shit, or she's going to heavily damage some shit before we go in and kind of soften them up. So either way, we're in a pretty good chance of good things happening here.
Well, what I'm hoping is, in theory, keeping with our plan here, when her fireball goes through that second curtain, it'll open it enough that I'll be able to make a split-second launch with the arrow at the same time. That's what I'm hoping to pull off.
Yeah.
I hope, Miss Holly, I hope you nail that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, could I?
Because I mean, the fire.
try and use my athletics or something. Maybe a dex check or something or perception check to see this other blanket and try and yank it before she actually casts.
So it's in a couple of steps,
Oh,
like
damn.
a step or two.
Okay.
It's like Brad would know what I'm talking about, like the double blanket
Yeah.
door.
Yeah. Well,
It's like a rain door.
I get what you're saying. I'm just wondering if there's any chance I could like do the oh shit and try and grab the fucking other blanket before she cuts it off.
Actually, you know what, Mr. DM?
Hold on. I lost my fucking spot here.
He's got so much shit going on in there that.
And you guys are trying to change it now.
Oh
Well, I
no,
think
we're gonna go in there and kill shit. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's still the same plan. Godric just wants to try to open the.
Opening the other door wouldn't be possible without stepping in.
Okay.
Can confirm that. That being said, as the fireball reaches in, or blows in rather, it will destroy both blankets.
Oh, we can definitely see inside now. Fuck.
Excuse this map. This was one of the first. I made this when you guys first got to the Feywild all those long months ago. The scale's a little weird. Just let it go.
Okay.
Okay.
At a glance now, this is what you can see. That 20 is where the blast went off. So Miss Holly, you can target Myrmidon 6 and Myrmidon 3 and drop a 5th level fireball on them.
I had a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Can I use 2 sorcery points to cast it at level 7?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Upcast. Is there a?
There's no
But you can
upcast
only-
with there's no upcast with sorcery points. The meta magic options you have are twinned, quickened, and distant. So you can shoot it farther, shoot it as a bonus action, or something that would only let you hit 1 normally, you can make it hit 2. So those are your meta magic options.
But it says here you can use your sorcery points to gain additional spell slots.
Only up
Yeah.
to a 5th level spell slot though.
So
Yeah.
with spell points, it costs. There's a chart
Yeah,
for
I
something
see it.
for something like
Okay,
that.
well, never mind.
So
Okay,
there's the point cost, but it only goes up to a 5th level spell slot. So that's the
Okay,
highest
so
level spell
regardless-
slot you can get back. Good thought.
Yeah, so-
it doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. So where do I hit? The little person?
Here, I'll target them for you. Drop the dex save.
Okay.
Okay. And then
It only counted to the one.
why did it only do the 1?
Actually, it only went on to Jin. Wasn't even the Myrmidons.
Pam, are you just clicking it or are you dragging and dropping?
No, I just clicked it, but it only targeted the one person. Oh, and I still have the elemental people targeted in there.
No, I just targeted those ones for you. These are the new ones. So.
Oh, okay.
Try clicking it again.
Hold on.
It rolled 2. There we go. Now it did it. Okay, roll the damage. They both failed.
Hold on.
Don't forget to upcast, right? Because then
Yep.
she.
Yeah.
So it should be. Where is it here? 8, 9. It should have been 10. Yep, 10d6, 44 points of damage. To. Shouldn't have been to that one.
I was gonna say, why did you go to 14?
3 and 6. 44. 44. There we go. Okay. That's good. Fennin, being able to see what you can see, and because you had a readied shot, now that you can see in there, you can take the shot.
Right.
I am going to say, though, with the city under attack, he is ready and waiting, so it will not be a surprise attack. You'll still get the advantage for the assassinate and all that, but it won't be a surprise attack, so it won't be an auto crit.
Even though he just okay.
You can see as you look in there, he's like standing right next to his couch ready to go. It's not like he's laxed and lazical. I don't even know if that's a word.
All right. So advantage on the attack then.
Yep, you will get advantage because you're assassinate feat. And you will hit.
Okay. So that should be surprise and sneak attack. I think that's all he gets.
Yep.
For that.
Okay. 38 points of damage. With that, roll their initiatives. We will be top of the round with Miss Holly.
Yay. Fireball. Level 4.
Okay. Where do you want to put it?
More close to the
Hit the
shut
big
down
bastard.
person. Yep.
You can get all 5 of them by putting it
Beautiful.
right there.
Let's go.
Roll a straight d20 first.
Actually, I lied. Level 5 because I have another one.
Okay. Roll your straight d20 first. Beautiful. And then let me get. Hold on. They're not targeted yet.
I get excited.
Roll the dex save again. Alright. Looks like they all fail. Go ahead and roll damage. Upcast damage.
Yeah. Bitches.
Should be 10d6 again. Beautiful. 39. Only went to that one. It's an easy fix. Two, three, 4. Okay. Beautiful. That's your action. Bonus action? Anything?
Nope. Staying right there where I am.
Alright. Remembered in 19, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up to the door. Kicking this party off. 3 attacks coming at you, Fitz. First one hits. With some shocking damage and a saving throw for you, which you succeed. Second attack, nat 1 if you want to take a swing back at him. Are you going to take an attack of opportunity, Fitz? Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I just had an error or something happen. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Well, if you want to take that attack of opportunity, we'll retcon it when you get back in. His third attack against you is going to miss. Of course, Sir Fluffy Butt's up. He's going to do a little flying maneuver and land right here. Hooves. Hit. Horn. Hits. And I didn't think about flanking. But after the fact, he would have moved in. Probably before, but... Elemental 8. Miss. Miss. And miss. Fallon. 5, 10. Get up here behind Fitz. Gonna take 2 short bow shots. You can see this guy back here. First one will hit. Second one's gonna miss. 14. Is not gonna worry about the unicorn. Get out to here, start working on Godric. Oh, first one misses. Second one hits. You succeed your concentration check and your saving throw. Third one hits. Save on the concentration again. Myrmidon 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hits. That hits Fitz. Beautiful. 21 points of damage. 27 to Fluffy Butt on that first attack. Second one's going to hit. Third one is going to hit. Venom.
See here. I will. I'll take a shot at Myrmidon 3. Actually, no, I'll shoot at Shadal again.
Okay.
Now that I think about it. Because he hasn't taken a turn, I don't think.
You are still concentrating on Hunter's Mark. It's bonus action to target.
So I'll bonus action to target him with Hunter's Mark. Let me see here. It should be advantage with the longbow. Because he hasn't taken a turn yet.
Yep.
So
32 will hit.
So I think that only gets, because I have advantage, so that should just give him sneak attack and the Hunter's Mark, right? I think I missed an attack in there somewhere.
You're going to get sneak, surprise, and Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Because surprise attack applies when they haven't taken their turn yet.
Gotcha. All right, so that'll be his first shot.
And then you get your Dread Ambusher shot, which will
Yeah.
also get the Hunter's Mark on it.
On there, and then let me just make the attack, see if it even hits. Not gonna
It
see it.
does not roll a D100.
Well, that's all I got. I will
Roll.
take those effects off.
Roll a D100, Brad.
Oh,
Oh, you.
7.
With all the excitement and hunting a dragon and, ooh, I get to go home for a minute, you have neglected the care of your bow. And as you draw back for that second shot, the bowstring snaps, rendering it useless until repaired.
All right.
That being
That
said,
I have.
because we haven't done this before, I would venture enough to say that you have replacement bowstrings in your bag, but it will take a full action and bonus action to replace. So a bonus
Okay.
action to dig it out, and then an action to actually replace it, if you want to continue using your bow during this fight. Anything
Alrighty.
else for your turn?
That is maybe take some steps right off of the line. That's all I got.
I'll be right back, guys. All right. Misty will run over here behind Miss Holly. At a quick glance, anybody who would see Misty as she looks in and sees her father on the far side of the tent, she becomes visibly shaken and will carry the frightened condition for the duration of this fight. That being said, she is going to take a shot at this first Myrmidon here. Shouldn't that have been a disadvantage?
She's not attacking him. She's attacking something else.
She is immune to frightened because of the Hero's Feast.
Oh,
I forgot about that. So that works to your guys' benefit. And she will get sneak attack. Here I thought I was going to put you all at a disadvantage. 32 points for her turn. Elemental 10. Starts moving up. Same with 24. Fits.
Okay. Okay, so that's a crit.
It sure is.
you know what I see right here? Great opportunity to use that great axe.
The whole time I'm beating his ass like a rented mule with my devotee sensor, I'm yelling, "Don't hit my fucking unicorn!" And that'll be it for my turn.
Alright. 18, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right up to Sir Fluffy Butt. going to hit. That is going to take Sir Fluffy Butt out of the equation. You can take those last 5 feet. Godric.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Wait a minute. There's an idea. How far away is this fuckhead? 55. Okay. It is. Okay. All right. So,
You all good to
I
finish up
think-
this round and then call it? Because we're after time
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. So I want to shift over here.
Okay.
That puts him 60 feet away. So
Okay.
I should be able to cast Spiritual Weapon. Right in front of him. Right there.
Okay.
Is that kosher with you?
Yeah.
Okay. And this will be a 5th level spiritual weapon. So
Alright.
pretty much well 1 level away from max damage for me.
Okay.
So instead of the 1d8, it'll be 3d8.
Gotcha.
Right.
Ten
Okay,
points of damage. That's your
My
bonus action.
Yep. And then okay, that was a leveled spell, so all I could do is cancel it at this point. Or I guess I'll just use the my mace. Not being
Okay.
clear.
That is
I
gonna
missed
miss.
anyways. That is correct. All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Brings us to Shadal.
Oh, wait a minute. Shield Master. Does that require my bonus action? Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Continue.
Nope, you're good. Gives me an extra second to double check things on my end. Okay. He starts spinning his hand in a circle and creates a whirlwind right on top of Miss Holly. So a 5-foot radius, 30-foot tall cylinder of swirling air magically forms on the point where Miss Holly's standing, causing her to make a strength saving throw, which she fails, so she is restrained. Miss Holly, you are restrained, which means your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you will have advantage. Your attack rolls will have disadvantage, and you will have disadvantage on dex saves for as long as you are restrained.
Okay.
Can
So
she be removed from it?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
So Ada's gonna suck you up into it just a little bit. I'm gonna put your token next to it, but you are on that circular square.
That circular square.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. For his action, he's going to cast a spell. What level did you cast spiritual weapon at?
5.
5. So he needs a 15 or higher. Boom. With a dirty 20, he casts Dispel Magic, and your spiritual weapon vanishes. That will end his turn. 29's gonna move up. 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. That will end the round and our session for the night.
Hey, I think we had a good start on this, guys. We're here and they're funneled right in the door.
I know I fucking didn't.
I can't believe y'all were acting like you thought it was going to be hard to talk Erden into going to battle here. Apparently, y'all forgot how excited we both were for it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I completely forgot about that conversation. I'm not gonna lie. So, all right, I got a note for your bow repair. Make a note for the whirlwind. All right. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I know some of you have logged out already, but the tent is on fire from the fireball.
Good.
At the end of that first round, the flames will start to grow to a noticeable amount.
I have a question.
Yes.
See, she's Miss Holly's restrained.
Yes.
Does that prevent her from casting, I don't know, fireball?
I would
Yeah.
say be at a severe disadvantage
Yeah.
Why?
because
'Cause I have to use-
she's getting spun around a air tornado essentially.
Yeah.
Guys, we're becoming murder hobos because we burn just about everything
Something like
down
that.
that we go to.
To be fair, Miss Holly does all the burning. You guys are just complacent. So,
No,
thanks-
we're in agreement that it should happen. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're enablers.
right.
Thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. Make sure you tune in Sunday for Waters of the Deep as they venture down into the mines for the first time. And we'll see you back here next Friday for the continuation of